From Television City in Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen, meet the Smothers Brothers.
Good evening and welcome to the Smothers Brothers Show. We are very proud tonight to have as our guest, once again, the great Pete Seeger.
You suppose CBS will let Tom and Dick do the laugh-in?
I don't think so. NBC won't let us do their show.
Oh.
Right now, we would like to do something for all those critics who claim that we always do everything together. My brother Tom and me will now sing an inspirational song. Take it, Tom. You know, what I'd like to do, I like to sing a song that has a very special meaning for me. It's been in my family now for several years. Well, actually, it concerns a member of my family, my father. You see, my father knew Lloyd George, and of course, Lloyd George knew my father. And I was always very proud of my father, you know, for knowing Lloyd George, and somehow I'm very proud of Lloyd George for knowing my father. And now, this is a song about my father and Lloyd George. Lloyd George knew my father. Father knew Lloyd George. Lloyd George knew my father. Father knew Lloyd George. Lloyd George knew my father. Father knew Lloyd George. Lloyd George knew my father. Father knew Lloyd George. Lloyd George knew my father. Father knew Lloyd George. Lloyd George knew my father. Father knew Lloyd George. Lloyd George knew my father. Father knew Lloyd George. Lloyd George knew my father. Father knew Lloyd George. Lloyd George knew my father. Father knew Lloyd George. Lloyd George knew my father. Father knew Lloyd George. Lloyd George knew my father. Father knew Lloyd George. Lloyd George knew my father. Father knew Lloyd George. Father knew his father Martin. His father Martin. His father father. Father You know, Lloyd George and my father were never really good friends, though. They hardly really even spoke. In fact, they just knew each other, but they weren't what you'd call, you know, real good friends. Actually, you know, I myself, I never even knew Lloyd George at all, but my father did. Didn't know him that well, though, you understand? They just sort of, you know, knew each other. Actually, Lloyd George, well, he knew my mother a lot better than he knew my father. My father never knew that, though. But he definitely did know Lloyd George, but no one ever knew how well Lloyd George knew my mother. I mean, well, they just knew that he knew my father well enough that he knew my mother much better. I thought I'd mention it because really nobody really knows about it. Oh, there's one thing. My father actually knew Lloyd George better than he knew my mother. That's one of the great things they had in common. They both knew Lloyd George better than they knew each other. But they didn't know that at all. Lloyd George knew it, though. That's another story altogether. Thank you.
Tommy, you certainly have a way with a lyric, you know.
I do. Well, you know, we have a very interesting show tonight. It's kind of a rip-roaring, daring roller coaster type of show that'll probably send a lot of shivers and thrills through your frail bodies because, believe it or not, friends, we have 124 nude dancers, belly dancers, who are going to come bounding across the stage.
You're getting a little
and
carried
carrying
away. You're getting carried away. We do not have 124 belly dancers of any description.
53 belly dancers.
No.
9 belly dancers are going to come out dancing.
No belly dancers at all. Not one belly dancer.
Two guys working together as a team.
Why didn't we think of that?
I specifically requested 124 belly dancers.
I
you
know.
know, I requested
I know it.
124.
You certainly did. You did.
Well, that's what
Well, I know it. You did, but you don't get the belly dancers because right now I'm going to sing a song and you're going to introduce it.
Right now, I'd like to introduce my little brother, Dickie Smothers. Lloyd George didn't know him at all, though. He actually didn't know Lloyd George either, but my brother now is going to sing a song called Lazy Days. Lloyd George liked the song very much, and he didn't even know that Dickie knew the song at all. So, friends, close your eyes, lean back, and I'm sure you'll say, boy, I could have been watching 124 belly dancers.
So that's Tom Smothers, huh?
Yeah. I think his charm is rather infectious, don't you?
Yeah, he does look a little infected.